because in Singapore we have a lot of races. It from original Singapore, we call Singaporean, Malaysian, Chinese, and even some Vietnamese people are there. So the language using in Singapore is English, it's not a real English. And the second part, I want to talk about traffic from Singapore. Traffic in Singapore have two types of transportation. The most people using the public transportation. The first one is called MRT. MRT is kind of like you're using subway to moving around in the city. In very cheap, you're using this one. Also, the next one is buses. Citizen or traveler can using the bus to go to around the city and take a picture the screen over the city. And to think is very cheap in Singapore. But if you have a lot of money, you can using the Grab or taxi, or also you can using your personal vehicle like car. But also I prefer, if you have a chance to go to Singapore to travel, don't forget to try this public station. Is the third part I want to talk about accommodation. In Singapore, it's very small, and we have two types of accommodation. The first one, the private house. Imagine if you have $1 billion, you can buy a private house. So the most people using apartment. We have two types of apartment in Singapore. This one, the private house, maybe cost than $1 million or $2 million in Singapore. And in Singapore, if you have a millionaire or billionaire, you can buy this one. The second one is SDB from the government, and the most citizens in Singapore live in the SDB. And this one is condominium, is very like high standard for citizens. But also, if you live in there, you need to pay for more tax than the SDB. Then the last part I want to talk about some special from Singapore is Singapore Chope Culture. In Singapore, we have some culture because we have a lot of races, right? From Chinese, Malay, even Vietnamese. So the Chope Culture, what does it mean? You see, like in the picture, in the food court area, the public where the citizen can eat on this. So if you come to food court, you see you need to line up like this. And if you line up, if you want to maintain the vacancy or the seat, you need to take some little bits like the name card or the bottle of water, or here, or also the case for the phone to like booking your seat. After that, when you come back with your seat, you have a seat. But if you don't do this, maybe you don't have the seat to eat. That's a very special culture in Singapore. Yeah, you see that like a bottle over there. So that's the final thing I can talk with my presentation. Thank you for listening, and if you have any question, you can ask me. Thank you for listening.